Hey guys, I'm back. Thanks for coming back to my channel. My name is Kiara, or you can call me Dolce. And today I'm doing a DIY blinged out bacalava. Bacalava. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But this look is specifically for my friend Oliver Dope. Follow him on social media, and One Dope Production, which is a fierce and over-the-top fashion show that I am so honored to be a part of in Chesapeake, Virginia. So the intro of this show is going to be very dark, very emotional, very freaking epic, okay? It's giving all black. We all have to wear completely black, and we have to have our faces completely covered like Kim Kardashian style. So I went to the beauty supply store and I got this bacalava. And I mean, that was the closest I can get. Like, not many places have hoods that just cover your whole face. And then I got all these earrings. They were all $1, also at my beauty supply store. I couldn't believe they were still like, back like 10 years ago, the earrings used to be $1 and they still are $1. So I'm glad. Should I have gotten 16 pairs? Probably not, but I'm glad I did because it worked out. So here's some ASMR for you if you like it. Hopefully they all fall off just as easily. Okay, so I'm going to start to slightly and gradually raise my voice back because the ASMR is now over. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment and like this video and share it with your friends. So as we continue, as you can see, I'm taking the backs off of all the earrings. And I really wanted to just take the jewel off of the earring, but it didn't come off too easily. So I just decided to take the backs off. And that worked out because I actually really like how the whole earring looks together. Like, look at that. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I really like it like this. So if you decide to do something like this, just be careful taking off the backs with your hands because, like, it's a pokey little metal stick, you know, like it can kind of hurt you. And I actually did end up hurting my finger, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't get like a metal splinter. That's the worst in the world. Anyway, here's the second pair. I got a variety of earrings. So for these, I'm basically just going to try to take the jewel off again and just separate the earring into different parts, like different segments. So I'm going to take my scissors and just unfold the, what are these, brackets? And look how easily it falls out. Like, shout out to the 99-cent earrings or the $1 earrings. I'm so glad that they were 99 cents. Well, they were not 99 cents. They were $1. I'm so glad they were $1 and they were so cheap because this is exactly what I needed them for. Like, I'm just glad I wasn't actually trying to wear them because I would have been mad. So I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. Is it baklava or bacalava? Because I thought baklava was a snack in India or like in the Middle East somewhere. All right, now these, as you can see, a little bit more ASMR. These are clip-ons. And shout out to the $1 earrings once again. The backs came right off. Have you ever tried to put on a clip-on earring without the cushion? Like, that is not fun. So I'm basically just going to end up twisting it to get it off. And we are going to end up putting the glue on just this area by itself. Okay, let me get my other one off. All right, and now we're just going to speed everything up. You have seen now the various types of earrings that I have and the backs that they have. So I'm just going to take all of them off and just keep going until I got all 16 pairs opened up and unbacked is what I'm going to call it. And for some of these, I just ended up folding the backs down because it ended up being so much easier than trying to rip them off, like, and poking myself every single time. So technically I'm going to end up with about 32 pieces on this Bacalava. I still hope I'm saying it right. And even for these long, like, dangly earrings with the stems or whatever you call them at the end, like the long straight gold pieces, I'm going to use those long straight gold pieces as well, because I'm kind of like, why waste any parts of these beautiful little pieces? And yeah, basically just doing this project, I was figuring it out as I go, trying to think of the look that I wanted to go for. And by disassembling all of these earrings and just laying them down, I kind of started to get a little bit of a vision of what I would like. And out of the blue, I don't know if you can see it, but one of these little jewels came loose. So of course I'm like, oh my gosh, I should use those. That's fine though. I'm really feeling this. Ah! So hype. I found out where they came from. They came from these. So let's see if I can get these out. I feel like if I bend them backwards, I probably, dang, it bends so easily. I probably can get it out. Oh my gosh, I can definitely get these out. Hold on a second. Oh gosh. It sounds straight like plastic. It's giving plastic. It's giving plastic. This is, or this is definitely not plastic, but the jewel is giving me plastic vibes. Or glass. Like hard plastic, or maybe acrylic. It's probably acrylic. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It sounds like it's breaking. So now I have placed some sheets of paper underneath the hood just to kind of prevent the glue from seeping through and preventing me from even putting the hood on at all. I put the paper in there so that the hood wouldn't stick to itself on the inside. I hope that makes sense. And I'm going to basically place my jewels where I want them to be and try again with my design. And then I'm going to finally start hot gluing them on. And I don't know what it is about the hot glue part of this process. Like, it literally takes me so many times to just go ahead and glue it. Maybe it's a good thing because it's like a measure twice and cut once type of mindset. But I also feel like it might be a slight little bit of anxiety. Like, I really hope this turns out right. But nonetheless, I took my time, made sure that I liked the pattern and the design that I came up with, and then I just relaxed and went ahead and committed to it. Do I have commitment issues? Is that like a sign of possible commitment issues? I don't know. But art is art, and the point of art really is to express yourself, and it's also to have fun. So with something like this, like, it's not like I'm selling it. I'm doing it for a fashion show where I'm supposed to just enjoy myself. So I just went with it. And I took those gold sticks from the earrings earlier, and I just basically connected them all onto one ring so that they would be concise and together like a little starburst. And this is the design that I came up with. And I'm just going to go ahead and commit to it and glue it on. Oh, also, you may have noticed that those little teeny pieces of like clear jewels that I was trying to break off of the other earring didn't come off at all. So I'm gonna just end up using the whole earring. At first I wasn't filling them, but then I just decided to let's just go ahead and use it to fill in some gaps. Now for these pearls, these like clusters of 3 pearls, and for these sticks, you might notice that I did not glue them, and that's because I feel like they need to be sewn on. So I'm going to start sewing them on, and do not judge me for using a weaving needle for this. The thread and the needle itself, the C curl needle, I felt like was perfect for this type of sewing because it's a little less work to get the thread under and out. Like it's a lot of scooping it under and bringing it immediately right back out of the fabric. So I think I used the right equipment for this particular project. I could have used a regular straight needle, but I think this C curl needle was probably more appropriate for what I was trying to do. So I'm just going to sew the little ring down for those sticks, and then sew the rings down where the 3 pearls start and end, trying to make a sunburst type of design. And these 3 pearls are so like bulky that hot glue I don't think would really secure them like thread would. So that's why I decided to do that. Also, I really wanted to glue down the sticks, but it didn't really work out when I actually put the Bacalava on to try it on. They like literally just poked out because the fabric stretched. And actually, I'm okay with that. At first, I was like, no, I don't like this. But I'm okay with it because it just gives it a little bit more 3-dimensional look from the front angle when I wear it. So I'm happy with it. I like the way it turned out. I like how it looks when it's flat, but I also like how it looks when it's actually on. And you will see that in just a moment. Also, I went ahead and just added the rest of these jewels to complete the look and just make it look really full and full of drama. Also, I noticed that because the fabric does stretch, it is beneficial to kind of start to slightly overlap the jewels as well, because then when you actually put it on, you don't have a lot of gaps. And I learned that by trying this on occasionally while still working on the design. So if you decide to do something like this, make sure you like somewhat overlap your jewels. So that way when the fabric stretches, it'll still be like clustered the way it is here. Okay, and basically at this point, I'm pretty happy with my Bacalava. So now I'm going to take this bandeau that just happens to have a lace back side, and I'm going to put the clear or the lacy part that's not opaque over my eyes so I can see what the heck I'm doing during the actual show because we have to do a whole dance routine. And then I'm going to put the Bacalava over that. This way I'm giving more Kim Kardashian and less glamorous burglar. So here's some more ASMR for you guys.